Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. How's this whole frame and this color profile and the audio video quality? This is not my camera right now. This is a Sony A6300 that belongs to my cinematographer Shlok. If we go back in today to this part where we were playing with some equipment, a handheld gimbal. Oh no, I'm talking about this. That's Shlok. Shlok left his camera here for us to shoot. Okay, so Shlok left his camera behind for us to shoot with. Basically, today was just like a series of mishaps and disaster and just a whole bunch of unnecessary nonsense that led in decently productive. Let me explain to you what's going on. Hey Wags. Hey Wags. Hey Wags. There's one problem, Wags, with this camera.
Yeah.
The mic comes in the frame.
Zoom in now.
Zoom into your face. I can't keep zoomed in. This rig is like super light, and how do I even show you this? Wags, how do we show it to them? My phone doesn't have much memory, but let me try. This is how light the rig is. Super cool, but since there's no flip out screen, I can't really like look at myself, so I have to have a good judgment of the frame, and the mic would probably keep falling in, but it's so much fun. That's a Monet embroidered, like hand embroidered. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. We got it from Belgium, I think. So I'm on Sony now. I'm pretty sure I don't need to list out like the extensive advantages of Sony, aside from the fact that the camera shoots 4K, it's extremely light and portable, easy to use, and the color profiles are pretty interesting, and the color grading is fantastic. Low light performance is brilliant. You've probably seen a bunch of like Casey Neistat videos around it, right? But the big question right now is, why am I on Sony? I can't afford a new camera. Where did this come from? Well, basically, for those of you who are new to the vlog, you probably don't know what goes on around here. Right now, my fully functional businesses are two. Main Street does street fashion and sneakers. We're bringing street fashion and sneakers to India. We run the country's first and currently only physical consignment store that deals in these products and the most exclusive brands there are. And we have an e-commerce platform and everything. Check it out up here. And we have a YouTube channel. Check that out also. Bunch of cool stuff. And that's doing really well. On the other side, in Bombay, I run a business with a friend of mine where we import products and distribute them. Now we also do marketing, stuff like that for clients, and it's an interesting business. But since they're both startups, they've both taken a certain amount of capital, which every good startup needs. Every single business in the world needs money. And I made my own fair share of money over the past few years, and I spent all of it and more on all my businesses in the past 2-3 years. Setting up, shutting down. I've set up and shut down maybe 10-12 businesses, and pretty much broke right now, like completely. One of my first real businesses was Wilfred Media & Co. It was a media company that I started about a year ago to streamline most of my media activities. It's still supposed to be a running business, and turns out I'd been neglecting it since I didn't have a partner here and there's not that much incentive, but I missed the business, so that's what I'm getting back to now. But I'm focusing on only one vertical. When I started Wilfred, it had 6 different verticals, but now I'm trying to zero it down on one, and that is corporate ad film making. So I'm getting large-scale commercial contracts to make adverts and film them and such like that, because I also need the money, and I need to have something running of my own that I can claim and I can do, and because it's because like I can do something, I should be doing it. So that's what I'm doing with Wilfred. I spent all of yesterday trying to get a few ads shot at the highest production quality possible, so we can have a good portfolio, so which I can pitch to the rest of the clients I'm approaching. And I have a list of a pretty interesting clientele that we're hitting up now. But yesterday was just a series of disaster on disaster on disaster. The equipment rental agency had issues with everything. The director got onto set like 3.5 hours late because of that. My 2 cinematographers got there on time, and the 3 of us just sat and killed time till Director got here, before which one cinematographer already had to leave, and after the director got here, the second one had to leave, and this is his camera. And I requested him to just leave it with us for a bit so we could shoot with it, and he very kindly did. And post-shoot, I went to give it back to him, and he took my camera instead because he had some work with the camera also. And after shoot, when I went to give him back his camera, I reached his home and I think he was already asleep. I ended up going all that way for nothing. But that's how we're here now. We did, however, successfully shoot one complete advertisement, maybe 15-20 seconds, but we shot a complete advertisement and I'm happy about that. Next up, the couple more shoots tomorrow, as in the day this vlog's going up. And that's basically what happened today. Also, I haven't shot in the library in the longest time. I wanted to see what the frame would be like and the colors would be like on this Sony. Quite excited about this camera. Might jump on the bandwagon soon. That's a bunch of equipment. That is a sleeping Wags. And yeah, that's about all that is for today. I wanted to explain what happened, what went down, and it was super stressful. But with that, we come to the end of another interesting, long, stressful day. And I come back tomorrow to see what kind of mishaps I encounter in this day. Also, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, everything. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.